We are back 8:12 with one of the biggest questions parents wrestle with day in and day out: what smartphones and social media are doing to our children. Well, Jonathan Haidt and Catherine Price helped ignite that conversation with their best-selling books, and now they have teamed up on a new one, and it's aimed at a new audience, kids themselves. The book is called The Amazing Generation: Your Guide to Fun and Freedom in a Screen-Filled World. Jonathan and Catherine, good morning.
Good morning, Savannah.
It's like your best-selling book, The Anxious Generation, and your best-selling book, How to Break Up with Your Phone, got together and had a baby. This book, The Amazing Generation, and as a mom of an 11-year-old, and I'm in this battle every day, I have often wished there was something that spoke to the kids and made this pitch to them directly. So thank you for receiving my psychic message. Tell me about this book and what you're aiming to do.
Well, what you just described, that the constant struggle, this is happening in every family in the world. Once you give these things to your kids, they were designed to keep your kids on, and it's going to be a constant struggle. And so the Anxious Generation was about what the parents need to know, but a lot of mothers in particular were saying, is there something I can give to my child so that it's not just me pushing on them? And so I teamed up with Catherine, who, in addition to writing about how to break up with your phone, was an 8th grade teacher. So she really was able to speak to 12-year-olds in a way that I can't.
It actually, Catherine, I think one of the smart things about this is it's accessible to kids, but it also empowers kids. It kind of is saying, like, you be in charge of your own destiny here.
Well, exactly, because a lot of the conversation that's happening right now is very top-down from adults to kids. They feel very lectured at, and so we wanted to have something that would actually allow kids to recognize they have a say in this, and they don't have to allow their own childhoods to be hijacked by big tech. They can make a different choice.
What's interesting, and you see it in the book, and I know anecdotally you both have talked about it, but this generation of kids that say they're getting a little older now, they're in their later teens or early 20s, they don't like this. Like, they know what has been wrought upon them, and they're telling you about this.
That's right. That's one of the most important facts that parents need to understand, is that Gen Z, the older kids and people in the 20s, they deeply regret this. We've done surveys to ask, are you glad you got a phone when you did? Do you wish you got it earlier or later? And what we find is overwhelmingly, nobody wishes that they had gotten a phone earlier. No parents wish they'd given it earlier. Everybody regrets having given it too early.
You write in the book, nearly half of people between 18 and 27 say they wish some of the most popular social media platforms and apps had never been invented. And yet, Catherine, like so many of us who might actually agree with that, they can't quit, we can't quit.
Well, exactly, and so we wanted to give this younger generation a chance to hear from the older teenagers their own regrets, so that this younger generation can say, hey, wait a second, I don't have to do that. I can protect my own brain, because that really is what is at stake, is their brain development. They're at a very vulnerable stage when they're in their early puberty, and so we wanted to give the kids a chance to actually protect their brains from these products.
You know, there's a couple of counter arguments here that you've encountered. Any of us trying to make these statements encounter. One of them is like, well, we had TV, you know, when we were kids, and my parents were constantly telling us to get your head out of the TV, stop watching TV. Why is this any different?
Because you can't take your TV with you on the bus. You can't take it to the bathroom. You can't watch it during class. When you give your kid a smartphone and apps that are engineered to take every moment of their time, for about half the kids, it will. We just got a stat yesterday. 1/3 of 8th grade girls are on social media 7 hours a day. And that's just social media. So TV could not take up literally 12 hours a day of your life. You still had to go outside, and you could go outside and play. But these things, they just suck the life, they suck the childhood away.
To say nothing of the algorithm that is truly designed to hook us like a drug and engage and push it farther and farther, so that, you know, none of us really can put it down. I mean, so what do you say to those who say, well, look, you can't just take all tech from kids and then drop them at 18 into this wilderness like little babes, that we need to bring them up and teach them digital literacy?
Well, this book is not saying that everyone should be a Luddite. It's about using technology as a tool and not letting technology use you. So it gives you smart, practical strategies for kids to create a healthy relationship with technology when they're this age, so they can carry that forward with them through adulthood.
More of a policy question, but what is the responsibility of, like, the tech leaders, John? Because, I mean, we start seeing these sort of gauzy soft sell ads for teen accounts on some of these social media. Like, is that a solution, or is that more of like a gateway drug?
No. What we know from all of the leaks and whistleblowers and lawsuits is that these guys lie like crazy. They tell us they're going to respond by putting on more parental controls. The parental controls don't generally work. And besides, once you get into that game, as every parent knows who has older teens, once you get into that game and you try to start using the parental controls, that's going to dominate. It's going to be conflict forever. So we say very simple rules. No smartphone before high school, before 14. Let's clear all of this stuff out of elementary and middle school. No social media until 16. Phone-free schools. And most importantly, far more independent play. Let the kids out. Give them back a childhood. We need clear norms that we can all follow. And then the fight goes away because they don't say, but everybody else has a smartphone with Snapchat. You say, you know, if most kids don't, then we break the kids out of the trap and give them back a fun, memorable childhood.
And that's always been, you know, a key part of the pillars that you've been talking about. It's not just taking away, it's giving back the independence that, frankly, a lot of our generation of parenting has taken away. We're hovering over our kids, we're worried about them. And the book really emphasizes that, too. Like, go out and make this amazing life for yourself.
Well, exactly. That's why the subtitle is Your Guide to Fun and Freedom in a Screen-Filled World, because we don't want this to feel like a lecture to kids. We want them to be excited about it. And that's the feedback we've gotten so far from kids who've seen early copies. They're really into it. It's so inspiring.
Well, just to leave it on a depressing note, Jonathan, I mean, I feel like you've made so much headway with your book. Both of you have been on this advocacy for a long, long time. And then along comes AI. Yeah. How does that complicate the picture?
Yeah. Well, AI is going to be much more powerful, much more devastating, much more damaging. It's going to lure kids into relationships with artificial creatures, essentially. But the reason why I'm encouraged is this. When my book, when The Anxious Generation came out in March of 2024, I never expected that laws would be changing within a year. But what happened was, around the world, as soon as mothers got the book, they jumped into action. Fathers felt it too, but the mothers deeply felt their kids being pulled away by these devices. And so the fact that we've made such rapid progress, 40 states have done something about phones in schools, 40 states, lots of countries. Australia just raised the age for social media to 16. So I think we're going to win on social media and smartphones. We've got to win this, we've got to win 2026. We don't have much time. And if we can win on these issues, then we can stand up to AI and keep it out of elementary school, keep it out of toys. Parents, do not buy your child a toy with AI in it. Do not do that.
Yeah. Listen, the power of moms on a mission, I mean, I have to say, it makes a big difference, and we got to stick together on it. Thank you so much, Jonathan, Catherine. The book is a must-read for kids and parents. It's called The Amazing Generation. Comes out on December 30th. You can pre-order it now. Your New Year's reading all set.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.